What about what is prohibited to do in regards of fasting? When is it prohibited to fast? Number one, fasting the day of doubt. And what is the day of doubt? The day of doubt is the 30th of Sha'ban. Sha'ban is the month that precedes Ramadan. And it is either 29 or 30 days. So when it is the 29th, Muslims go out to sight and try to see the crescent, indicating that tomorrow is the first day of Ramadan. If they don't see it, they're obliged to complete the month of Sha'ban to be 30 days. And then by default, the following day would be the first of Ramadan. This is Islam. Very simple, very easy. Now, some people, when it is the 29th and they fail to see the crescent, they are afraid that if they continue the month to be 30, that this 30th can be the first of Ramadan, but they fail to see the crescent. So just to be safe, they fast this day of doubt, which is not part of Ramadan, but just to be safe rather than sorry. And this is totally prohibited and haram, because the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever fasts the day of doubt, then, or Ammar ibn Yasir, may Allah be pleased with him, said, whoever fasts the day of doubt, then he has disobeyed Abu al-Qasim, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. And the Prophet prohibited that, and he said, no one should precede Ramadan by fasting a day or two, meaning just to be safe, except for someone who is used to fasting. In this case, he is permitted to do so, such as the 30th of Sha'ban coincides with a Monday, and I fast every Monday and Thursday. I'm able to fast. Someone who fasts every alternate day, then it is permissible for him to fast. Among the days that are prohibited for Muslims to fast are the 2 days of Eid. Eid al-Fitr, which comes after Ramadan immediately, and Eid al-Hajj, which is the 10th of the month of the Hijjah. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ prohibited fasting them. And whoever fasts them, his fast is invalid. What if someone is fasting 2 consecutive months as an expiation? He's obliged to break his fast and skip that day and continue immediately the following day if it is permissible for him to follow. What do you mean? The first day of Eid al-Fitr, it's prohibited for him to fast. The second day, he has to continue his consecutive fasting. But for Eid al-Hajj, for example, this is a different story. Because the 10th of the Hijjah is Eid al-Hajj, Eid al-Adha, this is prohibited for him to fast. What about the following 3 days? These 3 days are also prohibited for residents to fast. These known as Ayyam al-Tashriq. These are the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th of the Hijjah. Because the Prophet said, these days are days of eating and drinking and remembering Allah Azza wa Jal. So for those residing in their homes who are not performing Hajj, it is prohibited for them to fast. But people who are on Hajj already, and they are performing tamattu' or qiran, meaning that the type of ritual they're performing for Hajj mandates that they offer a sacrifice, hadi. If they're unable financially to slaughter this sacrifice, in this case, they can compensate this by fasting the 3 days of Tashriq and the 7 days when they go back home, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على عبده ورسوله نبينا محمد.